beautiful faces. Welcome to the Viral Report. I'm Lamar. All right, so I don't know what to say about people. I mean, we've got people out here wilding out. If people are not out here buying up paper towels, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, food, I mean, the shelves are bare. Now you have people out here just living their best life. Just carelessly, just acting a damn fool. I mean, they're just not taking this virus serious. And I understand there's going to always be a segment of the population who just don't care about the pandemic, who think that it's fake. And when you have a president who initially didn't care about the virus, didn't take any seriousness to it, you know, you have Americans who look up to that and they emulate that. You know, well, the president isn't taking it. He's not even getting tested. So why should I get tested? Then it must not be serious. You have a certain part of the population who just feel that they are just immune to it. And you're seeing that in young adults. So you're seeing that in people from, you know, their early 20s on up to like 35, 36, and even older. There's even 40-year-olds who think that which is still relatively young, who think that they can't catch this thing, and they can. And I need everybody in my generation, the millennials, to pay attention. You know, there's young people globally who are dying from this, who has respiratory illnesses that they were healthy one day and they contacted this virus, and now they're having really serious problems. I think there was a guy in Seattle, he was in his 30s here in America. You know, he contacted the virus. You have pets who's contacted the virus. The pet caught the virus, and I believe it was from, you know, the pet licking all on its owner's face. That's how serious this thing is. You have kids who are contacting the virus. That's why schools are shut down, because kids can carry the coronavirus and then pass it on to other people. So my generation, the millennials out there, I need you all to take this thing serious. I mean, you have countries that are on full lockdown, and you have San Francisco that just started citywide lockdown for 3 weeks, affecting 7 million people. And you have people who are living their best lives in their 20s and their 30s. They're just carelessly going about congregating in large numbers. And we've seen this recently in Clearview, Florida, on the beach. And most of Florida has, you know, shut down their beaches. The residents of Florida, they just don't care. And you have people with airline tickets being so cheap as they are right now. They're flying to different destinations across America. They're going and they're living their best life. You know, spring break has people just wilding. I want you all to go ahead and take a look at this clip in Clearview, Florida, just living their best life as if it's 2018. There's no coronavirus spreading across the globe. Take a look at also what these people are doing in New Orleans, living their best life, you know, partying it up. So much so that the officials of New Orleans had to literally shut down Bourbon Street.
What are we looking at? This is...
Oh, wow.
A lot of people. So if you think that the beaches are being impacted here by coronavirus, by COVID-19 and by the new cases that are emerging here in Florida, this is Clearwater Beach here, everybody.
That looks like Clearwater.
And one of the questions that we were asked here earlier was whether or not the beaches were going to be impacted by what's going on here with coronavirus in the state of Florida. By the looks of it, this looks to be a pretty busy day here at the beaches. A lot of people here in the water. We know that Miami Beach and Fort Lauderdale Beach and some others in South Florida have closed.
Telling people, watch what these other countries are doing, because if millennials and Americans don't get their act together, this is how y'all going to be partying in 2020 and in 2021. Alright, so y'all just seen that crowd out there sunbathing in the sun and sunbathing in the corona waters. It's just crazy how the lack of common sense just goes out the window when a pandemic. You know, people just think that they're so immune to something when you're really not. And what really irks me, there was two people, they had coronavirus, who traveled down to New Orleans to the Mardi Gras, and they just, you know, they just casually went down to party. Oh, we're not going to let the coronavirus hold us down, and went down to New Orleans and affected who knows how many people. Take a look at this video and I'll be right back.
Connection between New Orleans and the coronavirus in 3 other states. It's causing some concern among health leaders.
Yeah, the news of the connection came this afternoon as health leaders announced the spread of the virus in their states. Our Mike McDaniel joining us now with how this all plays out. And Mike, how is this all being connected back to New Orleans?
Yeah, so that connection was made through contact tracing, which we've been hearing a lot about lately. 4 people recently tested positive for coronavirus back in their home states of Arkansas, Tennessee, and Texas. We now know 3 of them were in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. The 4th is only being reported as in the city recently.
With the spread of coronavirus across the country, it wasn't long until Mardi Gras in New Orleans became a talking point.
My understanding is they traveled from Mardi Gras.
This after health leaders in Arkansas, Tennessee, and Texas say coronavirus patients in their states recently made trips to New Orleans, where they possibly contracted the virus. Health leaders say one person from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, and 2 friends from Memphis, Tennessee, were in the city during Mardi Gras. The Shelby County Health Department director in Memphis says those 2 patients are over the age of 40 and doing well, but it's unclear how the virus spread to them.
They stayed in close contact upon return, so one could have given it to the other.
The one from Texas, just north of Houston, is only reported as recently being in New Orleans, but no time frame was given. With large gatherings like Mardi Gras, some folks in the medical community say it was only a matter of time before it became a focus.
I'm not surprised.
Dr. Susan Hassig, who teaches about infectious diseases at Tulane, says she expected cases to pop up when they did, especially in the New Orleans area, since Mardi Gras was roughly 2 weeks ago.
I don't think it says anything about the area. I think it says something more about the event and what large crowds can produce, which is why so many places are canceling big events.
Late Thursday afternoon, the city of New Orleans released a statement about the Mardi Gras connection, saying, "While we have not had specific contact from health officials in some of these localities regarding the referenced cases, their findings underscore the need to limit community spread and to be intentional about social distancing practices during this time." Hassig says those practices are important, and with cases in other states being connected to Mardi Gras, folks need to be mindful of any large-scale event.
And health agencies in those states are still investigating those cases and whether they're connected to the spread of the virus in other people.
All right, so y'all just seen that disturbing story, and that's just crazy. These people should not even been out traveling. If they knew that they had the coronavirus, why are you leaving the house? Why are you even leaving your hometown, state, to travel down to New Orleans to affect God knows how many people? And the thing about this virus is it's still new. Scientists are still learning about the effects and the lethalness of the virus. You know, everything that they're telling you right now is basically, they're just comparing it to other viruses that they know. We don't know that each time this virus comes in contact with somebody else, it's mutating and getting stronger. And they're saying that there's not going to be a cure until next year sometime. And everybody's talking about the news is, scaring everybody. Well, you know what? You need a little bit of scaring. The news is doing their job because they want people to take it serious. Every news segment nowadays is all coronavirus. It's not even Trump and his policies. It's not even the debate anymore. It's not even these candidates running for president. It's all corona. So I need the older generation, if you have young people in your family, I need you to reiterate how deadly this thing is. Everything's closing down. I went to the gym. I got up, was excited to go to the gym, and I get to the gym, and literally the whole thing is shut down. There's a notice on the door saying, as of today, we're going to be closed. We're closing down all our gym locations, and we will not reopen until April 1st. And I'm like, okay, so I won't be able to work out until next month? Come on now. So I'm out of here. Be safe. Make sure that you're taking the precautions. Make sure you always wash your hands at least 20 seconds. And make sure that you're staying clear of anybody right now. Hey, I want to go ahead and end this video. I'll end the video with this viral video of Cardi B. Somebody remixing her saying, coronavirus, coronavirus. Y'all go ahead and check this out. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
What is coronavirus?
Coronavirus! Oh man, we about to get this party started. If you made it this far in the video, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe, like, and that notification bell. It ain't a party until you subscribe. I love you for watching, and I'll see that beautiful face in the next one.